My name's Cassandra, or Cassie, whichever you prefer. I don't mind either. This is just a little intro that I'm shooting for this look today. And it's not anything super crazy, it's not anything super dramatic, it's just a little, I guess my go-to. When I need to hurry up and get ready and go somewhere real quick, I'll just slap this on and get out the door. So without further ado, this is my first video. Very awkward, I know, but gotta start somewhere. So I hope you guys like it. And if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to see me do, if you have anything in particular that you actually want to watch, just let me know and I will try my best to provide that. Alright, here we go. And I always do my eyes first and then I go back and finish the face. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this Smashbox primer on the back of my hands and apply it with my finger because your fingers are your best tools. And just apply it all over the lid. I'm just going to go in with a very neutral color from this Tartelette, what's it called? Amazonian Clay Matte Palette. But you guys can see the shade I'm talking about. So I just take some on a fluffy brush, tap off the excess, and just go all over. So that way any shadows that I put on top of it actually blend out when you're blending them and not get patchy and don't move when you're trying to blend. You just grab a brush and slap that sucker on. I'm just going to go with the shade next to the first one I used called Force of Nature. Get a generous amount on the brush. Doesn't really matter because I tap pretty much everything off anyway. I just work it in, back and forth. So I'm really concentrating this on the crease, and then any teeny tiny bit that's still there, I just kind of work it into the outer V. But I'm not too worried about how concentrated the shadow is here. I just kind of want to work it into the crease and get it really diffused and soft. Something like that. I definitely feel like one eye always comes out better than the other one. So now I'm going to stay with the same brush. We're not getting too crazy. This is in the shade Dreamer. Just kind of like right under where you put that first shade. Now I'm going to go in with the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. I love wing liner. I think it's so pretty. If there's one thing that I will always wear until I'm like 85 and in a wheelchair is my wing liner. And one of my grandchildren is going to have to do it for me. And that's how I'm rocking. That's how it's going down. Start in the middle and work my way out. So I start in the middle and work my way out and fill in any of the blanks between where I started the line and my lash line. From here, to start the wing, I go from the corner of my eye and I flick it out gently. So once I have this line here, I go right below where it stops and just drag it down. And then I just go back in and fill in that little triangle space. So again, wing liner is my favorite, so I go ham, I go hard. Sometimes I think I'm a pinup girl, but that's okay. That's okay, because that's just how I like it. I'm going to go in with some mascara. This is the Better Than Sex mascara. And just do a couple of coats. So I'm just talking a lot of shit and doing a couple of coats of mascara. That's it. So I wet my beauty blender. It's sufficiently dampened. And in the craziness of everything, I forgot to mention I'm using the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. Down to my jaw. Kind of swipe a little bit downwards towards my neck. I pat, 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 pat. So I may just go in with a little bit of the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline in the fair shade. Once you feel like you've patted your face enough, I'm going to go in now and finish underneath my eyes before I do the rest of my face. So I went in and I kind of mimicked the shadow I had on my lids on the lower lash line for some balance after my face, like I said I would. Just fast forwarding through some mascara and some liner on my bottom lash line. So now that my foundation is on, I did a little bit of concealer under the eyes. Sorry, my hair's a hot mess. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I found yesterday, because I baked with this yesterday with my beauty blender, it just dried me out. And I know I probably baked too long, or I used too much, and there's always reasons for things, but some days you just don't want to figure out those reasons, and you just want to avoid what you did yesterday so it doesn't happen today. So I'm going to go in, and it's dirty, don't judge me, with this Morphe G8 fluffy brush, and take some powder and just pat it underneath. Pat it underneath, because this whole area here gets oily AF. I definitely notice, primer or no primer, whatever, I definitely notice if I don't take the time or the few extra minutes to do this step, I will get oily and it would not be pretty. And my foundation will break up and it will not be pretty. And I'm able to walk around all day without people asking me if I'm having a hot flash. I'm going to take my bronzer from Hoola. And on the everyday, I'll just take a little bronzer and kind of use it as a contour. Like, I'm going to use the bronzer to warm up my face and da-da-da-da. But if I want a little bit of definition, I'm just going to tap in here and tap off the excess 20,000 times, because that must be my OCD. And just go. Little bit of definition. And make the really attractive fishy face. I'll go and do here a little bit. I don't know if this really works for me. Sometimes I like to think it does. Some days it just want to warm up the face, create a little bit of shape. And once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in with my blush. I'm going to use MAC Peaches. I really wish I had a tan or like a warmer skin tone, because this is beautiful on warm skin tones. And I feel like sometimes on me, it doesn't do what I want it to do. But I know it has the potential to do. But that's my fault, not MAC Peaches. So I'm going to take this Morphe M405, tap off the excess, per usual. Just smile. Kind of look like crazy psycho. Crazy psycho. Crazy psycho. Okay, so my camera cut out. My battery died. My laptop was dying. So I didn't get to finish filming the rest of this look. I just took like a dark brown eyeshadow and an angled brush and just went through my brows real quick. I didn't do anything super defined, super crazy. I didn't highlight. I guess I'm just not a glow getter today. What can I say? Didn't feel like wearing a lip gloss or a lip liner, so I just went with Blistex. And it's this guy. This cute little blue guy. Can never go wrong. It's like $1.50. It's so good. I love it. But if you did want to wear a lip with this look, you can go with any color you could think of, because it's a very neutral eye and it's easy to pair with whatever you feel like. This is my comfort zone. This is where I go to, where I just want to throw something on and get out the door. That's it. I know. Rather spectacular, right? If there are any questions, comments, concerns, you can ask or leave them and I will try to answer you guys. So that's me, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye.